Going on, y'all? Hopefully y'all's week has been going well. Man, we got some stuff to talk about here. Yeah, we do. Remember those guys are losers? They were trying to nuke my account. Y'all know what's going down. We're going to get this going, right? YouTube is awesome, and now they're going to fix it. So PlayStation's Black Friday sale, are you ready for this? Makes an 825 gigabyte PlayStation 5 cheaper than an Xbox Series S. Yeah, guys, Microsoft has been so pathetic that now the base PlayStation 5 that was outperforming the Series X for years is now cheaper than a Series S. Oh no, this is not good. So they're going to have to fix this. Nope, they're not going to. I think it's going to go up more. What is going on with camera? Hold on. Okay. So, love Indians, by the way. You guys are funny. Here's my thing. When it starts to get like this, it gives you the idea how much a $4 trillion company does not care about you. Because they're letting that happen in front of you. Guys, this should not be happening. You see what I mean? There's a lot to talk about here. And then we got the article by the gamer who actually posted this. His headline is, as Xbox continues to ignore Black Friday, you can get a brand new slim PS5 for less than a Series S. So we got a couple headlines here on this subject, but yeah, isn't this embarrassing, guys? Let's, before we get to that article, let's take a look at some of these comments. This guy says, as Xbox continues to ignore Black Friday, bold statement, right? 30% profit margins. Yeah, guys, remember when I told you they're not giving you any deals? Give me back my damn camera. Hold up a second, man. Let's do some little whatever though. But anyways, remember I told you when it comes to that 30% profit margin, when it comes to Nutella, give me back my money, right? So yeah, you guys are starting to see that Xbox is a joke. Yeah, I think so. And they're being a Grinch right now for the holidays. And you're not going to get no Christmas deals either. I'm sorry, guys. There's nothing you can do about that because they want that money. Yeah, the company that is about to jack the price up on you again, by the way, so they can hit that 30% profit margin, as if like that's going to mean somebody's going to buy your console more. No. You're going to be ignored more. They're somehow thinking that because you price something like some Lamborghini in a gaming sense, if you kind of get what I mean, though, we know that's not the case. That somehow that makes you look like your product is rich and it's high price. Like, no. Just makes you look like a deluded company with strong delusion. Yeah, same thing. This guy says, so, that is a funny picture, I'm sorry. So it is because of their Microsoft 30% profit margin mandate that Xbox will not, or better yet, cannot have a Black Friday sale. What does the magic 8-ball say? The ball says that yeah, pretty much. What I read is that Microsoft didn't prepare for the RAM shortages like Sony and Nintendo did. Also, it seems that Microsoft is so far behind an install base that selling more consoles would not really have a good return on investment. So yeah, jacking the price up and getting lesser sales is somehow going to help. This guy says, well, if that's the case, they kind of did it to themselves, since they are one of the companies that's pushing AI data centers. Yeah, exactly. It's always like neither half of Microsoft, I'm not going to put Xbox, knows what the other is doing. Yeah, you got to put them in there now, actually. When on takes action, it seems to hurt the others. It seems like they want their current console to die off as fast as possible. It is very strange. Curve stomping, like the Gears of War curve stomping. I told you with this company. Yeah, so yeah, let's go up to this article though. We had to, give y'all a little bit of entertainment here. Xbox, sit down. They're coming to try to defend it. All you Xbox gamers that have been hanging in there, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Hey, I've been there since original OG. Big Duke controllers too. I can hold it with my hands. My hands are huge. You know what I mean? But PlayStation's Black Friday sale is already well underway, offering up discounts on consoles, accessories, and hundreds of games. Xbox doesn't appear to have any big sale plans, which means for a limited time, it's currently cheaper to buy a brand new PS5 than a Series S. Oh, Lord. Trade it in, guys, and do it. 2025, yeah, I'm saying that. PlayStation's Black Friday sale went live last week. Even though the biggest sale weekend of the year doesn't technically begin until December 28th. And they usually have those Cyber Monday deals too. Both the PS5 and the Pro have been $100 knocked off their respective MSRP, as we know right now. Sorry about that. So yeah, that goes down to the story. The cheapest PS5 is cheaper than the cheapest Xbox. Even though it's being marketed as a Black Friday sale and some of the offers will come to an end in early December, the console price cuts will remain in place until Christmas Day. Yeah. What? That means between now and December 25th, you can buy a brand new PS5 for less than it would cost to buy a brand new Series S. Oh my God, all the way till that long? Damn, man. Sony really is worried about Nintendo then. And they're, look, man, this is the most pro-consumer stuff I've seen them do lately. See, why is Sony doing this, but Microsoft can't do it? You want to jack stuff up later? Do it. Give people a like. Give me the powder in this hand and the powder in this hand. We all have a big thing like this, every single one of us, and we all gonna slap the hell out of Microsoft. I'm telling you, that's what needs to happen. Yeah, this is an insane deal by Sony. I didn't know it was gonna last that long. Damn. That's notable for a few reasons. The main one being that the Series S was supposed to be this generation's cheaper option. Remember that? Yeah, they pull out everything, like I tell you. Not what she wants. A fantastic idea by Xbox on paper at launch. The Series S was far in a way the cheapest current gen console for $300. Yeah, remember that? Well, think about that now. Could you imagine if I would have told you back then, anybody, you would have told me that one day, for quite some time, the PS5 is going to be cheaper than a Series S. You're like, you're not making any sense to me. There's a $200 difference here. How's that ever going to happen? Well, might go up again as we know it is going to go up again because of the DRAM stuff. So yeah, guys, it's getting pretty nuts. Now that its price has gone up and the PlayStation 5 has come down, that is no longer the case. Yeah, I told you, Xbox is dead, see? This kind of defeats the entire purpose of the Series S existing. Now, what's the point of the console? It's worthless now. At least while the digital PS5 is on sale, even then, it's like the price of it. Dude, no. Digital PS5. Between brand recognition among casual gamers, the discounted PS5 being a deal rather than the standard price, and PlayStation's console being objectively better, when forced to choose between a $399 PS5 or a $400 Series S, almost everyone is going to choose the PlayStation 5. Yeah, you have all their games too. They have none of yours, except Helldivers. And on top of that, I mean, you got timed exclusives and you got exclusives. You know what I mean? When I say timed exclusives, I mean the money hats that are not first party. And you're always going to consistently have that. You just have a way better ecosystem. And next-gen interface. Both of the consoles are digital only, so no benefit either way for those who'd rather play physical games. And even though the latest model of the PS5 has had its storage shoved down from 1 terabyte to 125, that's still more than 300 gigabytes than the Series S. Yeah, I mean, you're telling me that I can get this PC with this specs cheaper than that one, or this PC, or this console-like PC, yeah, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, guys, I think we kind of get the point where it's like, yeah, this is embarrassing. If the ability to play physical media on your PS5 is important now, the standard version of the console is on sale for an additional $50. Yeah, I mean, think about that. There's a chance that Xbox surprises us and announces plans for Black Friday sales before the end of the week. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's see. But time's almost up since it's the latest price hike was still fairly recent. And amid rumors that the cost of this console could go up again because of the DRAM sources. Why would they do that? They don't care. They realize their console's finished. And like I said, they're giving it the PSSR treatment on the grave. Man, right when you think you would never use that for Microsoft, but it's like, I think the PSSR is now used on the Xbox's grave. Sorry, guys. It seems unlikely you're going to be able to buy a discounted Xbox this holiday season, and nobody cares anymore anyways. So it's all about PlayStation, Nintendo, and Steam, and whoever wants to buy the overpriced Magnus. But think about it now with the way you're hearing things now. I don't know, man. This is just all not good. So there we have it again, where Sony just embarrasses Microsoft when they're clearly winning, and when Microsoft has significantly more money than them, and they still choose to be more anti-consumer. That's an anti-consumer move because they're not giving you a deal. And then you hear about them jacking up the price again. So you can't with this company. I tried to tell you, there is no way around this. It's just a pathetic company when it comes to Xbox. They don't care. If they cared about you, they would give you a deal. You mean to tell me you got all that money, you can't give them a deal? Then you saw them remove those programs like I told you. Just like that Series S deal you thought was good. What is it now? You think they care about you? Or do they care about AI data centers, RAM, and profit, and competing with Apple and Nvidia for market cap? If you don't know, now Microsoft is 4th place now. Look it up. Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen, you know. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Once again, I mean, what are you going to do about it? Microsoft is saying, deal with it. I ain't dropping the price. And the daily is doing the, you know, Jerry Maguire. Show me the money. Show me the money. Later, y'all. Embarrassing.